Hey Cancer, this is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. I hope you're having a good start to your February. Hope you got some exciting plans coming up for Valentine's Day. Cancer, this is your How's Your Money, How's Your Honey reading for February 2019. We do 3 for the money, 3 for the honey, 1 for overall energy, and 3 for guidance. And a reminder that I read my cards straight up. Damn, universe. Okay, 3 more shuffles. That's what y'all need. That's what you gonna get. What's going on, Cancer? What's going on? Here's 2. And here it. Oh shit. Y'all got something going on. Cards popping out. Here's 3. Cutter. And let's see what we got going on, Cancer, for your money and your honey. So our first row for the money, your first card is the 6 of Cups. Your second card is the Knight of Wands. And your third card is the Ace of Coin. Coming from the bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords for your overall energy. All right, Cancer, let's see what we got going on here. So it looks like you guys made some changes in a relationship, which has in part impacted quite a bit on your money. I don't know if you guys broke up with somebody, or if you tried something and laid some money out and it didn't happen. But this is definitely tied to a person, and probably and more than likely romantically. Either you lent out some money to an ex, but whatever it is, you haven't gotten it back, and it's just, your money is just not there. You're at a loss right now. With the Knight of Wands being there next to this, it's really something silly and stupid going on with this person, and it's got something to do with how they're being irresponsible with their own money, which is why they can't pay you back your money. And here it is, Ace of Coins. In this deck, one of the meanings is to pay a debt. This is a simply deep tarot deck, and the Ace of Coin, that's about paying a debt back. So, Cancer, I'm gonna say this: you got people or a person, a specific person that owes you money. With your overall energy being the Queen of Swords, don't overthink this. Sword energy is the intellectual mind, air type thing going on. Don't overthink the situation. If they owe you money, they owe you money. Don't get bogged down in, well, I couldn't, if I could, especially if this is not a person you deal with regularly. If this is someone you're dealing with at a distance, and this is your overall energy anyway, but the universe is telling me to tell you, this is someone that you're dealing with that you don't necessarily work with, or if it's somebody that you don't live with or live near, and this is somebody at a distance that owes you some money, particularly that person, make sure, if you have to remind them or outline what they owe you, whatever, make sure that you do that, so there's no misunderstanding in the future about what's going on. And with that being your overall energy, that's probably going to be the rule for everything, money and honey. Make sure there's no misunderstandings going on because of things that aren't communicated now. And with this person on you this money, it's keeping you from starting something. Let me shake this up and pull a clarifier, because I'm just kind of curious to know. Okay, that's me. Kind of curious to know. It's paying a debt back. Oh, okay. So this person, is just, they're not even trying to pay you back. Damn. with the Princess of Swords, out to get even, out to get even. So whoever this is, they're out to get even with you, and they owe you a debt, but they are for some reason grinding and gritting on you. So again, I'm gonna go back to the overall energy. Get clear about what's supposed to be going on with your money. However that resonates with you, Cancer. Get clear about how somebody's supposed to be dealing with you. Okay, so in that universe is saying somebody paid you or tried to pay you back, but they gave the money to somebody else to give to you, and the money is just AWOL. That's what I hear. So that's going to resonate with a very few of you, and this may have something to do with the get even part. But Cancer, take a step back, look at what you're doing. If there's some issue with a past relationship or somebody from the past bugging you about money, or not coming through like they're supposed to, get clear. Do old girl right here. Get the ruler out and start writing shit down on the board so people understand where you are. I have a strong sense that people are doing this because you've kind of taken a laid back attitude, like, I know they'll pay me when they get around to it, whatever. But in the meantime, they're basically trying to fuck you and not ever pay you back. And I think you may be coming into a time where you may need your money and they're not even thinking about it. So better to speak up sooner rather than later and have a bigger issue where people really can't pay you back. I get the sense right now that they have the money, they just aren't paying you back. But if you wait too long, nobody gonna have anything. Let's put that out there like that. Let's see what the universe has got for the honey part. Whoa, 5 of coin, 7 of coin, and the hangman. Okay. Wow. So it seems like you're y'all are just, ooh, wow. Y'all are feeling real empty. Usually I crack on her because she's walking away from a situation, but another meaning to this card is about feeling empty. And it's like your relationship is just not bearing the fruit maybe that you thought it was going to. Especially emotionally, it's not nurturing you in that aspect or that regard. And that in turn is keeping the two of you from achieving any kind of goals because you're just kind of distracted with the fact that you're kind of empty. You don't really talk a lot. And this is not going to resonate with everybody, but I'm kind of sure it's going to resonate with a few of you. You guys aren't talking really about the emotional stuff, the things that are important to you, the things that you value, home, hearth, all that stuff. Whoever it is that you're with, and it may well be an earth sign, a coin, it may well be, or pentacle, an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But for some reason, whoever it is, whatever sign it is, you are feeling kind of empty, Cancer, and I can just say I feel that. So you're not moving forward, and it's probably time to get a change of perspective. You probably need to step back, Cancer, and it seems like I'm kind of saying this to everybody today. You probably need to step back, not only change your perspective on your relationship, but also on your finances, and look at it from a different angle. You may just be looking at it from your perspective, or you may be looking at it how everybody else contributes perspective. However it is, change it up, because you might be missing some important, and not even a might, I know you are missing some important information in both areas of your life, both romantically and financially, because you have one perspective. So change your perspective on how you look at it. This may also help you, because this is also about setting high standards. This changing your perspective part down here in your relationship may also help you reset your boundaries, and that might be necessary. You may be when it comes to money, and past exes, loaning money, people trying to take advantage. You may need to reassess how you're doing things and reset your boundaries so that you protect yourself from people like this. In changing your perspective for your relationship because you're feeling so empty, you may need to change how you communicate as well with your partner, and try something different, because it seems like you guys are just kind of stagnated. You want to grow, but you can't grow because you're not feeling whatever, and that I'm pretty sure your partner's probably missing something too, whether they know it or not. So I would say the overall energy is going to dictate this one, and just start looking at things and resetting your boundaries and what your priorities are. Your values may have changed over time, so you may need to sit down and think about what's really important to you right now, and that is going to help clear up money owed to you, people acting silly, and spaces that you may have in your relationship where you don't feel like you're being completely acknowledged or nurtured. Let's see what the universe has for guidance for you, Cancer, for the money and the honey. So your first card is the Fool card. Second card is the Judgment card. Third card is the Three of Wands. So Cancer, most certainly, if I'm telling you to change your perspective, that's major arcana. I'm definitely going to tell you to stay open. Major arcana, the Fool card. Stay open. Stay open, even though you need to reassess and reset some things. Stay open, because that'll help you expand and grow faster than you just closing off and not dealing with anything new. Stay open. You may, especially financially, may be able to get ahead if you're around people that have information about what you're interested in, whatever it is, investment, insurance, banking, whatever. Stay open. Just stay open. You may not really know where this information will come from, so stay open. It'll help you get some balance with your finances for sure. The second card being the Judgment card. Move forward, especially where your relationship is concerned, and I'm going to tag it there because the other major arcana card on the board, the Hangman, major Judgment. Move forward. Move forward. Don't get stuck. Don't get like dude right there. This one right here, like, oh, it's all over. I can't do it. I can't move. Move forward. Move forward. If you got to call peace on something within your relationship, I think once you talk to your partner, some of this, you understand why they're not feeling this, why you don't feel like they're supporting you emotionally. But you're going to have a conversation with them. And that's taking me here to the Three of Wands. You're going to have to get into a mood of collaboration. If you do that, things will pick up and you'll move faster. So if you think in terms of particularly your relationship, think in terms of collaboration, not just girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, but think in terms of collaboration. Sometimes when you think in terms of collaboration, it's more about a partnership and doing something together than just, oh, that's my husband, oh, that's my wife. So change your perspective. Get into a collaboration, and once you get into that frame of mind, you will see things will just flow a lot smoother. With the wine energy, that's quick moving energy, so everything will just open up. But you got to change your perspective, especially where your relationship is concerned. And I think if you do that, it'll also help relax you when you're dealing with money, and you won't have to deal with some of these other issues, because you'll be comfortable in telling people no and not maybe worrying about what your partner's gonna say. That could be a problem for some people, or what somebody else is gonna feel because you said no. So with all of that said, don't forget to reassess those things that are important. Stay open. Change that perspective so you can help heal that empty feeling. All right, Cancer, I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope y'all have a good end to your weekend, a wonderful start to the first of the week, and a happy Valentine's Day. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.